They work hand in hand and heart to heart. On bended knee and eye to eye, they set themselves apart. Caring for the broken, giving though in need. They love to live and live to love their extended family.
I can't even imagine what it was like for home care workers before there was a union. Without a union, poor people have nothing.
We're one, we're alone. But if we all join, we get powerful. We're more powerful. We're able to ask for things that one person alone will never be able to.
When I talk about the union, I get rather emotional, but I feel like that it's something that is so worthy that I try to make other people understand just exactly how I feel, hoping that they can feel the same way and they can have the emotions and the feeling and the drive to go ahead and do whatever has to be done.
We started one by one by one. The same way that each of you is deciding to come to a union meeting, to look at this video, to learn about UDW, to get involved, that's how we organize the union. And from one person talking to another home care worker, from one worker going to a house meeting with 3 or 4 or 5, from those home care workers going to a larger meeting in their area, that's how we built the union. And when we talked to those workers over the years and learned the conditions that they were facing and found other home care workers that did not have the benefits of a union contract, that did not even have the benefit of the law, we organized and fought and challenged the fact that they didn't have the right to organize by law, and we got a law passed in 1999 that was written by our union that required every county in the state of California to give the home care workers the right to have a union.
I wanted to make society right. I knew more about poor people because I grew up in Watts. I needed a long-term way of contributing my entire life to social justice. So for me, it was the opportunity of a lifetime, the opportunity to spend the rest of my life working very hard every day toward institutionalizing power for poor people that would translate into justice.
I don't think I've ever, well, I know I've never heard, but I don't know if it exists, of a president and Secretary Cesar that will take such a personal interest. Ken and Farhari are always there to help, and they do. You don't feel alone. You've got a big, big family behind you that will help you and will see you get through.
I feel that when I became a union member, that I came into a new family, a family in need, you know. They need me as much as I need them. You feel helped and you just feel needed and wanted.
People that give of themselves, and actually give themselves, literally, often people work themselves to death for their loved ones. And work, you know, and these are folks that give so much and they're not asking for anything in return other than just to be treated like a normal human being with normal respect that everyone is owed.
We have run into people who just don't really understand what we do. They seem to think we sit at home and watch TV and just are in the house with somebody with a disability. They don't understand the medications we give, the lifting we do, the confinement, the different roles that we play. We play chauffeur, we play psychiatrist, we play doctor, nurse, cook, maid, companion. And these people, they just don't understand. And therefore, they really don't think we deserve much as far as a salary that you can live on.
I had spoke to a supervisor last week in the county in which I live. And I told him, I said, you know, my people, they would like to send their children to school with the same quality of clothing that you send yours. You shop at Mervyn's, they shop at Goodwill. They can't make it on what they have. And they can't go to the doctor because they need that money that they would spend on a doctor to maybe put shoes on their children's feet, maybe buy food, and they'll struggle and be sick. I'd like to see every child be able to go to school with a brand new pair of shoes and a nice outfit.
Because this union exists, we have hope. UDW gives us all hope that someday we'll be able to retire. As it is right now, when our client is no longer receiving this support, then we have nothing. At 70 years old, we may not have an income because we've spent our whole life caring for someone, and there's no provisions for us for medical care, retirement, anything for us to be able to live on.
Nếu bây giờ anh em cùng chúng tôi á mà tham gia vào nghiệp đoàn cho đông đảo, là nghĩa là coi như á, cùng chung với nghiệp đoàn là gây dựng lên á, một tiếng nói cho mạnh mẽ, nghĩa là một lực lượng hùng mạnh. Và hai nữa là lúc mà anh em á đã thu thập được cái quyền lợi do ban chấp hành của nghiệp đoàn mà đưa lại cho anh em, thì chừng đó chúng ta thấy cùng chung với nhau. Tôi vui sướng là cùng chung với nhau, nghĩa là đại đa số đã có một đời sống mạnh mẽ, cũng đều yêu thương nhau, đoàn kết nhau, rồi giúp đỡ nhau. Đó là một điều một niềm vui mà tôi ước mong làm sao là làm sao là cái ý nghĩ của tôi đạt được thành công, mà nhất định theo tôi thì phải thành công rõ ràng.
My dream is to make it so that every home care worker or a person can be a home care worker as a profession. And there's training and there's benefits and there's livable wages, so that it's not something that they say, oh, well, you can do that if you can't do anything else. That isn't true. It's never been true and it never will be true.
Sonia was a single mom who lived in El Cajon. She cared for Mrs. Robertson, who lived there all alone. She made her lunch and baked hers and stayed with her a while. And with a gentle wave and a friendly gaze, she left her with a smile. They were